friends.
We're back with more donuts.
Back. I would say a fucking episode, but
and
this
beer.
is a one-off.
So, yeah.
So,
it's
this is not canon.
It is not canon.
Thank goodness.
This is the Elseworlds episode.
It's like a fever dream that all of our characters are sharing.
Yeah.
I had a dream.
And we're all regretting it.
Anyway, Twitch people, thanks for hanging out during our break. We're glad you're back. I'm glad you're back. We're all glad we're all back.
And
you guys took a long rest. You head back into the trolls area. No trolls have repopulated it. Looking around, you see it's a filthy, scattered mess. Corpses and scattered bits of different animals are here or there. At the back of the room, there's two things.
I should have just brought glasses down instead.
A very large.
All three of us were drinking.
Well, if we thought there were going to be more people.
Yeah.
Very large door.
I could still bring glasses down.
Banded up. Well, we're already.
Yeah, it's too late. All right, fine.
We're riding the hefty train.
Beer and glasses, so much better.
The corpse is still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
The troll corpse is still. The heads that you pulled off and put on spikes outside are still there.
Okay.
Good. They didn't regenerate into 6 trolls.
That is a possibility. Trolls can do that if you decapitate one without dealing fire damage to both sides.
Oh, they heard you. That's funny.
Yes, so that is a possibility.
I'm glad I thought that out loud.
Anyway, so what happened is you guys move back in. You see the big door. Standing in front of the door is a statue. Dude-sized statue.
Dude-sized.
Looks like a knight in armor holding like a long sword in front of it, but it doesn't have a head.
Oh.
But you see on the door, because this thing's like its back is up against the door. On the door is there's like a silhouette of this thing. And in the silhouette, there's a head.
Does the statue look like the head was forcibly removed or like it was carved without a head?
It was carved without a head.
Okay.
Does that mean we need to put a head of perhaps a troll on it?
Yeah, let's try that.
While they do that, I'm going to look around the room to see if I can find a head.
That's also a good idea.
You might find pieces of it. Most of the corpse-ly bits are just mostly mush or broken apart. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They're
in various stages of decay, and all of those stages are severe.
Well,
there's no sculpted heads inside of here. Can we take one of those troll heads?
To severely severe.
You grab the troll head and you put it on the blunted neck of this statue. And you kind of step back and you look at it. And the troll's eyes flick open.
Fuck.
And the mouth opens up. And this thing just starts fucking screaming. Why don't we roll initiative?
God damn it.
We should have found a squirrel. Just
here, little buddy, here's an acorn. Let us pass, will you?
Dan, roll initiative.
God damn it. I should have thought to do that.
It's an 18.
Jake, you're next.
20.
And Joe.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
I have a 20 as well.
You guys will be able to decide who's going
Here
first.
I thought I was a little fast, which is uncommon since I normally roll super low on initiative. I'm still slow.
My character would want to go first. I don't care.
By all means.
Let me just
I assume because I'm getting my shit stomped in, that's going to be a recurring theme, and I would like the healer to help me deal with that. So you go first.
He's not the healer.
Oh, yeah.
You can heal
you're
them.
up.
Yeah.
We need him to focus purely on
to start screaming. How does it work to
do something to just try and
if
knock
I
its
want
head
to
off?
yeah, if I wanted to try to behead it, how would I go about that? Is that a thing I can
Other
do?
versions of the game, they're called shots.
Yeah.
There's not in 5th edition.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I assume that the important thing is to attack the troll head.
Roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
If you hit,
You should also flame sword his ass.
Yeah, I'll be doing green flame blade on this. That's a good sign.
That might work
My
so.
lowest is a 20.
Not natural.
Just go ahead. Just
Sweet.
hits.
With my green flame blade.
Roll damage.
Alright.
If your damage clears 10, you decapitate.
I believe it did.
Yep, it did. It was 14 fire
You
damage.
nick the head off of it. And the pseudo armor, when it started screaming, it started like moving forward a little bit, and then it just kind of collapses into the ground in front of you. And it's like it's a statue, pseudo thing of armor, and it just kind of dissolves and breaks apart into like pebbles and powder. And in this pebbles and powder, you see a key.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, well, maybe we did
Grab
the
it.
right thing by mistake.
You grab that key.
Sweet.
You look at the door, and the door does have a keyhole in it. Unlock the door swings open.
Sweet. That was probably a much longer encounter.
That's about what I had predicted.
Okay.
The trolls went long, but
Yeah.
that's fine.
Was there anything else in this room before we move on?
Nah.
Okay.
Definitely,
guys.
this is not a loot dungeon, so
Okay.
yeah.
I suppose it doesn't make sense for it to be a loot dungeon
Yeah.
if it's a one-off.
Yeah,
Unless there's just something wildly powerful to help us through the dungeon.
there's not.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
our wilds.
Which we're thin on.
You look through this door. There's two features of the room, 3 features of the room you look in. 1, door straight across from you.
Oh, shit.
Is it still pitch dark?
It's still pitch dark. You can see in the dark. Do you get
Yeah.
someone else to light your blade?
We both have light as a cantrip.
Yeah.
Matches.
Actually, I'm gonna leave light on myself. If you want light on his.
If you want light, I give you light.
Thank you.
Oh, we got a text.
Oh, shit. Are we
Theron is at a concert for the Musics.
that guy.
Oh,
He's got to tell us that sooner.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's already up.
So-
Okay. We'll get in there.
3 things. Door straight across. Second thing, looking in. It's a decently sized room. It's 50 by 50, 60 by 60, something like that.
Okay.
Not wildly huge, but definitely a big sized room. This
Not too
tall
big that I can't
ceilings.
see everything. In
Yeah,
it.
tall ceiling. The walls are covered in what look like once were murals or something like that, stories of some kind,
Mhm.
but they've all just been like scratched out or painted black. In the center of the room, this is the 3rd feature you see, is a chain hanging from the ceiling. And at the end of that chain is a ring.
A ring, like a big one.
Like
Like
a
a-
big ring.
Like I'm gonna like the Sonic rings where he pulls them and then things happen.
Yes.
Oh,
Those are the 3. Door, chain with a ring, tapestries, murals, shit on the wall, but it's all either been scratched out or painted over.
okay.
What are the odds that we go pull on that chain and we all die?
Hi.
Anybody have mage hand?
No,
Shit.
but
I've got rope.
I have a,
Yeah, we've got rope,
I
so
have
we
a
can
spear.
we could thread some rope. I mean, we could probably just go out and thread some rope through it and then come back and pull on it.
That too.
Or we could just throw the spear at it until we ring it,
God, that would take you forever.
No, well,
and then we'd have
sorta.
to,
I
and then we'd
weapon
have to figure out
bond, so
how
I
some
can
way to get the
instantly
spear
summon it
back.
to my hand. But
We still have to figure out a way to get the spear back to us to make a loop to pull on it.
well, I have weapon bond, so
You
my
would have to get the
spears-
spear thrown in a way that it stops in the ring
Hmm.
and then pull it back to you.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
If you guys are thinking Dan's thought, you could go in there. I would like to make a dexterity check to see if you can tie that rope in a meaningful way without moving the ring.
I honestly was just gonna feed it through it and then come back to the door with a loop and then pull on the loop.
Is there another door in the room?
There's a door
There's the one
across.
across.
There's just the one other door.
Where does this chain go? I want to go
Straight up.
straight up. Can I
It is
see?
hanging. Maybe
Can
the ring's like 5 feet.
Can either of us see with our special eyes?
You can see with your special eyes. You see tapestries with the painted scratched out.
Mhm.
The chain
Like the
with
chain's
the ring.
not going; it just disappears in the ceiling.
It just goes into like a hole in the ceiling, just a hole just big enough for the chain.
Is the ring completely like attached, or is it like sitting on a hook or
It's
something?
attached, like it was forged.
Okay. We could do the rope thing, or one of us could just pull it.
That's entirely up to you. I am great with either. Not Jake though. He's not tall enough.
I think
Are one
I'm
of you
just
gonna
gonna-
go just try? You just gonna go pull it?
Yeah, I'm gonna back into them and like.
I'm
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
I'm gonna
leave
tie
the
a rope
room.
to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie a rope onto
You
him.
move up and you grab a hold of the link
I'm gonna
chain
be like,
and you pull. And the second you guys all pull, you see there's a purple flash of light, instantaneous, like a flash of a camera going off. Make a Constitution save.
did we all make our amusement mark faces?
I guess we should have checked to see if the door was locked.
Who all needs to make saves?
Just him. He's the only one in there.
Don't forget
It's
to add
a-
3.
Okay, at 3. It's a Constitution.
Well, maybe is he close enough?
He's like 25.
Then
feet
no,
in there.
I'm sorry.
It's Constitution now.
Yeah.
Does a 16.
No.
Sweet.
What does that do?
Give me a second. It's too many dice for me to roll in my box.
Oh
Oh
shit!
God. So him being on a rope isn't gonna help us.
You now just have a rope.
Pull!
Actually, it's not too many for me to roll in my box. It's just the right amount for me to roll in my box. You take
206
in that
damage.
instant, 43 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
I am resilient to necrotic.
You are.
Nice. You take, what is that? 21 necrotic damage.
Sweet.
Congratulations on not dying.
That's not that bad, but that's still not that good.
Yeah, that's still wildly inconvenient, but
It's 21 more than 0.
it's fine on line 0.
Dan, do you want to go pull the ring?
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna go try the door and see
I'm
if
gonna
it
walk up
opens.
there and I'm gonna close my eyes.
The
and
door is
pull the
locked, but there's a keyhole.
I pull out my key that I have.
Unlocks.
Well,
God fucking damn.
now we know what the ring does. Shit. We definitely should have roped it.
Yeah.
Some of these dungeons just have to filter out stupid people.
Yeah.
Well, I knew it was gonna be a stupid person.
Good thing I'm taking half damage on stupid.
Eh.
The door opens, and you look into the door.
I
You
motioned
see
for Jake to come on.
I
a
give it.
room with a dirt floor. In the center of this room, what looks like a dead tree growing up. Hanging from that tree is a body attached to a noose.
Oops. Gross.
On the opposite side of the room past the tree, you see another door. You guys go move and catch up with him?
I'm going to take
Okay.
second win.
Alright.
What are you doing?
What?
Don't play with the guy on the noose.
Maybe. I'm gonna go. First thing I'm gonna do is go check the door and see if my key unlocks it.
Your key does unlock it.
Awesome. I'm gonna go perceptify.
I'm gonna go hide. I'm gonna go step into the next room.
I actually,
Hold off
well,
on that.
hold
Let's
on.
see what Jake or Joe.
I might
perceptifies.
just divine sense it real quick.
Okay.
What does divine sense do?
Can detect good and evil, and determine its nature. So if the thing on the noose is still alive.
Evil,
Or
undead.
Undead. Okay. Then
Joe, as you're moving through the room, you see
I will warn them.
that the corpse on the end of the noose still has its eyes. And you see, because it's like very gently rotating, it's staring intently at something. Like you see its eyes as it moves past, track it. And then like it turns so its back's exposed. And as soon as it moves so it can see again, its eyes are on whatever it's looking at. And its eyes track it.
I'll tell you to hold up.
It's tracking.
Something.
What's it tracking though?
Is it tracking me?
It seems like it's looking at something at the base of the tree.
Can I try to see whatever might be there?
Yeah, perceptive.
It's a 17.
Oh, microphone. I need
Oh
my microphone.
shit!
It's alright.
Bonus episode.
This still does a good job of hearing
Yeah.
me. This just makes me a little clearer.
Yeah.
17.
17, you can see it staring at a patch of dirt at the foot of the tree, like right between two of the roots of the tree coming out.
Let's ignore the dead guy.
So is it like the dead guy's spinning, and as he's spinning,
Like
his
very
eyes,
slowly spinning.
and his eyes are like fixed on a
This
point as he's.
spot in the ground at the base of the tree between two of the roots.
Can I do an insight check
Okay.
to see if he's staring like longingly at it, or
Christ, Joe, roll your goddamn check.
it's a nat one.
You fucking don't. You go pat this thing's crotch to make sure it doesn't have an undead boner. You don't know what. You're so confused right now.
Part of me wants to spiritual weapon it until it's dead.
Yeah.
Dan,
Well,
is
it's
your phone
already
charged?
dead. I think we should
Yeah.
leave it alone.
Well, it's evil and it's undead, which is my concern.
Yeah.
I see. So we should
Um,
absolutely leave it alone.
Well, it is looking.
Can I look at him with my scouter and tell what his power level is?
Like 12. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, Vegeta!
Virginia!
Hanging out with trees with little patches of dirt, I see.
That's funny.
You aren't supposed to be doing that, banana!
While they're talking, let's figure out what Joe's gonna do. I drew a picture of a knife, and I want to share it with the stream. Look at that knife
It is.
picture.
It's a nice knife.
Where's it at? I'm waiting for the stream to fucking catch
It's a
up.
nice knife, especially because it's my knife in a different game.
It is Joe's
Yeah.
knife. He paid to have this knife made.
I am honestly tempted to just ignore it just because I don't understand it. But at the same time, I sort of want to know.
Anyway,
I want to know what's buried there.
there's one way to
alright,
find
I
out.
got an idea. Can I take my laser pointer and burn that grass down around it?
There's no grass. It's just fucking dirt.
Just dirt? Can I take my laser pointer and point it in that area then?
At the dirt, and the dirt gets hot, and it doesn't do anything.
You know, I've got
So
some
that I'm not,
torches.
like,
Maybe
Making dirt hot doesn't.
Well, I'm not catching something that's like invisible or something
no,
like that.
no, it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to know.
So it's looking at the patch of dirt.
Yeah.
I could shoot it with my gun, which should move the dirt.
what's its facial expression?
Just slack,
It's just-
but it's just staring.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
We'll put a lit torch in its face.
All right, that's fine.
But its face lights on fire. The fuck did you expect to happen?
I was hoping its face would light on fire.
Okay.
I was hoping it would go from being undead to dead, thanks to the fire.
It's not dead. Its face is scorched and burnt, but its eyes are still there. And it still stares at this patch of dirt.
I call out to it and ask, "What are you looking at,
No response.
bitch?"
Still no response.
It's a good try. That usually works.
It works for Pinkman. I don't see why it wouldn't work for you.
Do we want to cut him down? Is that what you want?
Ah, man, I don't know.
I don't want to cut him down. No,
No.
I kind of want to dig up what's over in the dirt that he was looking at.
You know, I've got a
entirely up
hand
to you.
axe. We got some hand axes. We could chop his limbs off.
I mean,
Oh, we could make him into a friend.
We could
that's-
keep the rope
that's how
on his
I make
neck
all
and
my
cut his
friends.
mouth and arms off.
That dates back a little
Like
ways.
that person in The Walking Dead that
Yeah.
had like all the corpses.
In the original Halo, when the flood showed up, you could
Oh,
shoot their
yeah.
limbs off.
Yeah.
And if you shot their arms off, then they couldn't attack you anymore. So we called them friends.
What are you guys doing?
I'll hand him an axe.
I'm gonna take my spear
Yeah.
and just kind of like poke at the dirt where he's looking.
You start poking in the dirt, and you hear a hard, like, chunk of, like, metal striking metal.
I'm gonna brush it away and then scoop some dirt.
You start to reveal.
Oh, I should say, Divine Sense, did I get anything from where he's looking? Because it's an area of effect. It's not just a target.
Oh, it's an area effect.
Yes.
You're pinging from me a almost like
I'll get a read on everybody.
yeah.
And
You're
everything.
You're getting like a ridiculously flat level of lawful good,
Am I?
like an unnaturally level, like
Isn't this just
spike
like your other character?
lawful good.
Falsely aligned?
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Is it a spell that affects it, or
Yeah,
You ping from
is it the
wherever,
hollow spell?
where he's getting ready to start digging. You ping evil.
I'll warn him. I need to know if it's that,
Strong
because I can detect people masked with spells as well.
you can masked with spells.
A specific one affected by the hallow spell.
Hallow? No, it's not hallow.
Okay.
It's a different. It is a masking spell though.
Dan,
Yeah.
from where he's digging, you detect evil.
I'm gonna let him know. There's something bad down there.
Oh,
Can I?
You start
Is it
uncovering. You see it's the corner of like a metal box.
is it celestial fiend or undead in there also?
No.
None of the above. All right, something shitty's in there.
all right.
Maybe we should leave it.
Yeah.
Hey, what a novel idea.
If he's pinging evil off of it, I'll just be like, bah.
And it's not celestial fiend or
Maybe
undead.
that's the smartest decision you've made in this dungeon. Maybe that's the secret to beating the dungeon.
As a matter of fact, let's put that dirt back on top.
Maybe, and this is just a hint and wink from the DM, you guys should dig up whatever's there. And not in a malicious way.
I can't. Now I feel like you said two contradictory things.
I said it not in a malicious way. Not
So-
to inflict wounds and hurt upon you.
It's the smartest decision you've made, but you should dig it up
You
anyways.
should dig it up anyways. I'm just saying, it'll make the rest of this dungeon make way more sense.
All right, let's fucking do it because it's a one-off and whatever.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'll keep.
A state of fuck it has been declared.
You dig up
Um,
an iron box.
Can I go ahead and I'm gonna spiritual weapon right now,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna go ahead and kill the guy up there
Okay. You kill him up there.
because if it's a thing that like comes out and is like and then gets stronger somehow, I don't know. I've
Okay.
seen too many
A
animes.
spiritual weapon,
Sorry.
a spell or a cantrip.
It's
It's a spell.
It's like
It's a
third level? First,
no.
second level.
It's a low level.
Is he within sword reach from the ground?
For you, yes. For you, no.
It's radiant, and I'm gonna have it up anyways. If something
Okay.
comes out to fight us, I'm gonna have spiritual weapon up
How
anyways.
long do you have it?
Combat,
Metal box.
Okay.
That's what you pull out of the ground.
because it doesn't require concentration.
What do you do next?
Brush it and see if there's any markings or whatever on it.
No
Second.
markings, but there is a keyhole. Box opens.
Is it Dracula?
It's a rabbit.
A
Oh
rabbit?
shit!
There's a rabbit in the box.
I'm afraid of this. Does anybody
Is
have
it
the holy
alive?
hand? Does
It's alive.
Is it
Needs
white?
help? Well,
Is it white?
no, it's just a regular, like a brown hair.
All right, so it's not that rabbit.
What rabbit?
Monty Python?
No, fuck no. It's not that rabbit.
We would all be dead.
Evil rabbit.
Maybe you guys don't know about this rabbit.
I don't think we know about this rabbit. The only rabbit I fear with the deadly fear is the one from Monty Python
Okay.
and the Holy Grail.
There's a rabbit in the box.
Is it alive?
Oh yeah, looks healthy.
It's evil just like Turd.
Happy? Super fucking evil.
Hey, set that box on the ground real quick, will you?
Sure.
And I've got my short sword ready.
Okay. The rabbit's
I'm just
It's
gonna
just sitting there.
jab it right in the rabbit's head.
the rabbit dies
Good.
as you pierce its head.
All right, I'm gonna cut it open.
Chris says he knows about that rabbit. As you go down to cut the rabbit open, you see it starts kind of moving and twitching, like there's something inside of it.
Burn it. Burn
Yeah,
it. Burn it.
There
burn
it is.
Burn
There it is. Yep.
Burn it.
As you move, like you get down there with your dagger, start cutting, it starts moving, and the rabbit splits open, and out of it comes a duck. I'm telling you guys these things, and you're laughing. Chris is watching on the stream, and
He's
he's
probably
shitting
terrified.
himself right now.
Because we probably made a mistake.
You didn't make a mistake.
All right, I'm gonna try and get the duck.
You snatch the duck before it flies off, and it's in your hands.
All right,
Is it still
I'm
evil?
gonna ring it.
Is the duck evil?
Is the duck still evil?
You wring its neck,
This
and
is-
out of the duck's corpse falls an egg.
Is it gold?
It lands on the ground, and it cracks open. And in the shell of the egg is a needle,
is it
like
an
a
eagle?
sewing needle.
A needle.
Is it an evil needle?
Way fucking evil.
I pick up the needle.
Okay.
What are the odds that this is gonna prick somebody and cause some wildly crazy thing to happen?
I don't know. I chop the duck's head off, chop the rabbit's head off, throw them both in the box.
Okay.
I green flame blade it while it's in the box.
Okay.
And
Do you want to try and do something to the needle also?
I'm gonna hold on to the needle.
Okay. Like you
I
pierce it through your lapels.
A suggestion, if I may. Let's take some rope
Mhm.
and stick it into the rope. So
There's a good thought.
so the pointy business of it is in something else,
Okay.
and hopefully it is harder for the
Chris,
pointy
I
business.
wish you were here right now. You would fucking love this.
Are we making bad decisions?
You're not making bad decisions.
We're
You're
making bad
decisions I
decisions.
want you to make.
Then we're making bad decisions. Definitely stick it
We're
in.
making entertaining decisions, probably.
I also have a chest set, I believe. So we'll stick it in that rope, and then we'll close it in my chest set. So hopefully its points can't reach anybody. And then maybe we just put the chest set in the dirt. Do we want to take the chest set with us or put it in the dirt?
We'll take
Nah,
the chest
I'm
set with
taking-
us.
I'm taking the needle with me. I want it.
Are you going to take it in the rope in the chest set?
I'll take it in the rope.
All right.
You guys.
I'm going to put a little more rope around the outside of it also.
Okay.
Like a ball of rope around
And
it.
you tuck this chest set into your pack.
Well, he's taking it in the
You
rope.
tuck it into your pack.
I'm keeping my chest set, I guess. Without
Oh,
it,
just the
with
needles
it.
in rope.
Which is why I'm like
Okay.
making a
You
ball,
put it in your pack or
a
just in
ball
a
of
pocket?
rope around it.
Yeah, I'll put it in my pack.
Okay. So that's the
I
only
just
thing
don't wanna-
interesting in this room.
I just don't want it to poke anybody, and then all shit goes to shit. Because that's what's going to happen probably.
So what's next?
Let's go make some evil blankets.
You go check out the next door.
Yeah, slightly disgusted.
Your key unlocks it.
What what size needle is it? I mean, are we doing like needlepoint or are we doing like crocheting?
Regular like needlepoint.
Did it look like it had
Gosh, I don't think any of us are good at
a
that.
hole to like thread?
Yeah, just a regular sewing
It's
needle.
just regular. Okay.
We're about to live lives of regret. A wildly evil sewing needle. I wonder what happens if we break the sewing needle, since something else has come from every time we've broken it.
I'm gonna figure it out later.
Yeah.
But for right now.
Let's continue forwards,
You open the
blindly
next door.
and ignorant.
And the door opens into a forest.
Whoa.
And you see a path moving ahead into the forest between the trees.
Are there any Donkey Kangs in here?
Donkey Kongs. This is not Alex's game. There are no Denki Kangs.
Okay.
Those dinky
He'll at
kings
least
fucked us
forget.
up.
Yeah.
But still,
How expansive does this
Is it
forest
still-
seem to be that we're
is
in?
it still dark?
Yeah.
Are the trees in the forest alive?
Seem to be.
Am I still pinging evil or good off of these things?
There's a lot of evil in this room.
Is it nearby?
Define nearby.
Within 30 feet?
No.
Can I see the walls?
Not from where you are. Maybe you move further in.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, sorry, 60 feet.
Yes.
Celestial Fiend or Undead?
No.
Great. That's not what I wanted to hear.
No. Yeah, undead. Lots of undead.
Oh, good. I've got a thing for that, if it comes to it.
all right.
I don't know how long it's been if my spiritual weapon's gone yet.
Yeah, we'll keep it going.
That's
You're
okay.
gonna need it.
I'm gonna, hack away at the limbs of things as we
Okay.
go down this
Are you guys
path.
moving in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
As
gonna
you-
prepare an action also.
As you guys start moving in, you start hacking away at trees, limbs, and whatnot that might get in your way. And you start to notice something hanging in the trees above you. Lots of corpses.
All undead?
All undead.
Oh.
All impaled on branches.
Are we sure these trees aren't evil?
The trees don't seem to be evil.
Have we been making mistakes by hacking the limbs down, or have we been making good decisions by hacking the limbs down?
The trees are not pinging as evil. Their fruit is pinging as evil.
The fruit?
The fruit.
These corpses impaled on branches and shit up in the
Oh.
trees.
Not actual fruit.
Not actual fruit.
Yes.
All I know is I want to run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are we dicking around with all these dead guys above us? We should be running.
Let's not eat or step on any fruit or cut any fruit down.
Let's just run.
You guys move through.
Are the fruit what I'm detecting as
The
undead?
fruit was
Yes.
the undead. It was a metaphor.
Yeah, it's not actual fruit. It's the dead people in the trees. But there's other evil in the room that's not undead.
Oh, well, shit.
Make a dexterity save.
Everyone?
Make
Oh.
perception
Oh,
check.
boy.
Make perception check.
That's a 29. I rolled a nat 20 on it.
Nice.
That better fucking pass. God damn it.
You roll a 29?
Yeah.
Just barely.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
What'd you get?
What'd
you get?
24 for perception.
You see a black shape drop from the trees below Parnell. And you see these two weird claw hands reaching out and try to grab him by the shoulders from behind. And you're like, ah! And you get the message and you fucking tuck and roll out of the way. And behind him, you see a creature that can be described as deer-like, with long, eagle-like limbs. Think like bird-like limbs with those weird bird scales that end like eagle talons. The main torso has a shaggy, thick, feathered coat. Think like crow feathers, but just floofy.
Is it a velociraptor?
It then goes into what's described as like a deer's neck and face, all of it pitch black fur on it. The face only has about skin until maybe just past the eyes. And then it's all bone. No nose, no snout, just like someone just skinned half of its face back. And sticking out of the forehead of this thing, between its red, beady little eyes, is a long, black, jagged, single horn. And as you tuck and roll out of the way, it shoots back up into the trees.
Am I able to discern its nature from my divine sense?
No. Evil. Very evil. Joe?
Shit.
Anything? Jake, you had thoughts in your head.
Yeah.
What's your thought? Just say it out loud.
Edward.
It's a unicorn. Everyone back to back.
It's a meta thought. Is this another camp or like one-off based on a Netflix movie,
No.
or is it something else? Okay.
Jake knows what this is. He was part of that last campaign.
Is it
Yeah.
an evil unicorn?
It's a very evil unicorn.
That's what I was afraid of. They kicked my ass, and
Because unicorns in my
NetHack.
campaigns are always evil.
yeah, they kicked my ass in NetHack too. Because they're assholes.
So, what's happening, guys?
I'm telling everybody to go back to back
And
make our way to the other side of the room.
Okay.
These
We do
unicorns
that.
aren't Fae or
You said, what were the options you gave?
celestial, Fae, fiend, or undead?
No. Not in my game. You've not encountered one of my unicorns before. Because if you were, you would be having the reaction that Jake is, which is
Well,
get back to back.
I was really hoping to use one of my spells to help us out, but if it's none of the things I expect a unicorn to be, then that doesn't help.
You guys move back to back.
All right.
You move towards the far door.
Yep.
Follow
I
the
put-
path.
I'm putting my shield like up.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, I'm going to take my other shield out of my inventory.
Okay.
'Cause I
I
have
got
two-
my sword and my scimitar ready to hack at any
Because
limbs.
I do actually
When you
have
guys
a
go back
shield
to back-
and then a shield.
Nothing else happens through the rest of the room.
Okay.
You make it to the other door. Key in it.
Yeah.
You open it up.
Jake and I are going to be like this while he operates the key, and I've got the shields like this.
You
Hopefully
move
there's
into
nothing
the next
worse
room
on the other
quickly,
side.
eager to get out of the reach of the unicorns. Jake, why don't you tell them what happens when a unicorn gets you?
And that is your life.
So
That's your fucking story.
So I got really lucky
Yeah.
with
You-
my roll
You were almost killed right there.
just immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Jesus.
Instant death.
I hate to ask
Right.
how close I
What
was.
did you roll?
29.
It rolled like a 27.
Good fucking God. Any day of the week I would fail that.
Yeah, Tool to Twitch, Narwhal of Doom.
Yeah, basically. Jesus.
In this room, you see another one of the rooms, like the fucking control room or the fucking chain room, just a regular room. But sitting at the far end of it is a large chair. Could be described as throne-like. In this large chair is at first you think it's a suit of armor, but then you realize it's some kind of like robotic being. On its head is a crown.
I have a really dumb question.
What?
If I just used 2 shields, can I add both of their AC?
Mm. No, you get to add the higher.
Damn. I was just hoping. Just maybe. I'm just start pummeling people with my shields.
2 attacks. Nope. 2 shield bashes.
I have shield master, so
All right.
so that was just for flavor then.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put my second shield away.
Does it?
I'm like Call of
Does
Duty,
the
where I got
metal
a shield
thing
on my
appear
back.
to be sentient?
It doesn't appear to be moving right now.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. Is there anything else in this room? There's a hook with the chain thing, just like in the other room.
No, there's the
Same
the
same size
throne,
room.
Same size room. That's the behind it. You
Throne
do
with
see
a dick
another
in it.
door. A throne with a dick in it.
Behind the throne.
You see another door on the wall behind it, and it's maybe like 5 feet from the back of this throne to that door.
All right, hold on a second.
All right.
I assume my divine sense is probably still not running, unless
No, it would be gone by now.
it doesn't say how long it
Is it
lasts.
like in like a kingly stance? Or
It's like it's sitting in this chair, and it's like
Boy, he looks like he just lost a game of Clash Royale.
I'm going to approach it slowly. And
you get about halfway
take
across
a
the room.
kneel.
Before you get that far, you get about halfway across the room, and you hear a noise come from it,
Mhm.
and you can see its mouth starts moving,
Does it say scree?
and it starts repeating. Sounds like a handful of phrases. What languages do you speak?
I speak Celestial.
I just speak Celestial and Common.
Jake?
Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
Common and halfling.
The first phrase you don't recognize. The second phrase, you can tell it's in a different language, but you don't recognize. The third phrase, it's spoken in Celestial. And you two recognize it. And it says, Kashi shall not ride again. And then it repeats the first phrase, and then the second phrase. And then Kashi will not ride again.
So we only know enough to understand that one phrase.
Yeah.
Assuming it's saying that in every language. I hope. I don't know.
Does it seem like it's the same amount of words?
No.
Per.
Well, you know how some languages that it seems it's without being familiar with the language, you can't say. Some of them maybe, some of them no. You don't. Languages like that, it's hard to tell.
Okay.
Like German may be the same number of words as our English, but German's going to sound like 3 times longer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to tell.
Okay. That's fair.
Do you stop moving as soon as it starts doing this, or do you continue on?
Yeah, I stopped moving.
Okay. Now what are you guys doing?
Does it move at all, or is it just talking?
I'm putting my back up against the wall and just scooting along the side of it to get to the door.
As soon as you get about 3/4 of the way across the length of the room, this thing stands up.
Oh boy.
And it reaches behind its back and it pulls out its sword. And you can hear the volume of its chanting just increases the further and further along you get. So much so that you guys feel like it's a great time to roll initiative.
All right.
Who would have guessed?
I just want you to know.
4.
16.
Jake, you got a 16. Dan?
Do you have
19.
a bonus to
6.
initiative?
It's monsters.
Yeah, I got 6.
Dan, with your 19, you're up first.
Filled with doubt and regret, I'm going to bonus action Shield of Faith myself and approach it, and then take a dodge action.
Jake, you're up.
All right.
Hopefully I'll be the closest. You should let me be the closest. So that way when I die in the first attack, you'll know what's happening.
I guess if it's trying to attack, I'm going to roll up on it and attack it first.
Okay.
Make sure to back up off of it, though, after you attack.
Well, I don't know how much room I've got to work with here. Attack 1. 20 slashing damage.
What was your 2 hit? You said it's 20 slashing damage.
Oh, sorry.
If only
20,
it was 20 slashing damage.
20 for my first attack, I'm sorry.
20 to hit.
Just hits.
Damn.
That makes me nervous.
All right, second attack. That's a crit 1.
Miss.
So, all right, bonus action attack. That is a 19, which for me is another crit. Is a crit success. So,
Oh, nice.
You gotta add modifiers and shit to that still.
what do you mean?
Non-natural 19 misses. I'm sorry, natural 19 misses.
He crits on 19.
Yeah, I get critical
Okay,
hits on 19.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what's your damage?
Well, for the first attack, it's going to be 5 slashing. And then for the offhand attack, it's going to be max damage times 2.
Max damage plus modifier times 2.
All right, so 20 piercing.
Nice.
Take yourself a step back.
And if I've got any movement left after moving up to it with my 25 feet speed, I'm going to take it moving away.
Yeah, since you were mostly across the room already, I'll allow it.
All right.
You do feel that your attacks, even the critical attack,
Yeah, I imagine a clockwork man is not going to be taking too much damage from me.
Dan, you did your thing. Jake,
Yep.
you did your thing. It's this thing's turn. And Jake, wouldn't you know it, you're right up next to it.
Oh boy.
Even though you moved, or you're not moved.
I did, but
It lifts its heavy sword, and it's going to swing it down at you twice.
Well, I'll interject on the first one if I can then.
What's your AC, Jake?
15.
19.
Am I not close enough to...
How close are you?
I said I was going to move up to it, so
Okay.
that's why I was thinking I should have been closer to it than
Oh,
he was.
were you closer to it? Well, here, how about this? I'll roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. It's still you. It's still a 19 to AC.
Okay, I'm still...
So what does that
back.
do?
He rolls with
Disadvantage? The 19 is the lower.
Shit.
Oh,
I have the worst luck on this maneuver.
at least you get it constantly.
Every turn. It's my reaction, so...
Yeah.
I assume I only get one reaction.
26 slashing damage.
Shoo-wee.
Unless
From the
specified-
first
unless
attack.
specified
Whew.
otherwise.
Ruthless.
Second attack. It's 24 to hit.
That's gonna probably hit.
Ouch.
.30 slashing damage.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna ask now, is he bigger than the door?
He's large. Yeah.
Maybe we retreat to
Joe,
the door
your turn.
and just cantrip him.
Can I take a free action?
Sure.
Take him to the unicorns.
Oh shit, that's right. If we go on the other side of the door, we're in unicorn territory again.
Yeah, I'm going to do Booming Blade. And 17 misses. And a less than 17.
Also misses.
Those are misses.
11.
I just want you guys to know when I first made this, I was predicting more players. There was 3 of these.
In this room?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Dan, it's your turn.
I'll go ahead and spiritual weapon now.
Okay. If you want to, yeah.
I mean, it's free damage.
Okay.
It's free damage.
It's free real estate.
It's free, yeah.
Free real estate.
This damage is free.
Yeah.
I'll kind of maybe... I don't even know if it's worth it or not. Are you guys gonna, like, back off of him?
I know I am.
Alright.
I can't take it.
Yeah, I see you doing your defensive thing, and I'll try and stay back.
So it's a non-natural 20.
That's a hit.
He'll take 10 radiant damage.
Nice.
I don't know if that's worth
That looks a
very
little
much.
more effective than the damage that Jake inflicted upon him.
And I'm gonna take a dodge action.
Okay.
And then
Jake, it's your turn.
that's me just flicking him. Just ding, ting.
As a
ting,
free
ting.
action, I'm going to go and run towards the door.
Okay.
The door leading to Unicorn Town.
I'm not even gonna do any damage to him.
No.
You don't make it to Unicorn Town.
Oh god.
Then it's this thing's turn. Did you move up to it?
I see what he's doing, and I'm trying to stay behind him. Where he's being all defensive.
Dan, it's going to take a couple swipes at you.
I hope he misses.
Swipe number 1.
Don't forget he has disadvantage.
Thank goodness. Oh, it didn't make a difference. 30.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Swipe number 2.
Swipe for no swiping.
Swipe number 2 is only a 21.
Oh, that's a miss.
Only a 21.
Only 21. I get the feeling he's gonna almost hit us just by accident. Without trying.
So for the one attack that
I'm
did
gonna
hit,
just go ahead and start mulching my health down. This is my guess.
27 slashing
Oh, I was
damage.
short by 5. I guess 22.
Okay, it's 27. Jake? No, it's Joe's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go try and hit him with my booming blade again.
Okay.
Do better, please. We need it.
19.
Miss.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, that's a hit.
What is it?
It's natural 18, 25.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
And 15 thunder damage. And then I'm going to step back and call out for...
Heal me, please.
Let's see. You're probably still in place. He needs to move for him to take additional damage.
I think my turn comes first.
Okay.
It's gonna be after you. It's Dan and then Jake.
Okay. So I'm going to step back and I'm going to tell you to step back.
Okay.
Dan, it's your turn.
I'm gonna yell at Jake. I don't know if you have healing, but yes, please. I'll go ahead and do my thing. Thank God.
That was close.
It tilted from a 9 to a 19. So it's like a 27. It was literally like 19.
27 is a hit.
So unfortunately, it's only 6 damage. 6 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna step backwards, but still in between Joe and it,
Okay.
and take a dodge action again, and hope to hell he rolls worse.
Good.
I'm gonna flip him off.
I guess I'm gonna open the door and enter unicorn territory with my back facing the door, so that the next person to come out will have their back to mine.
So your back is not facing unicorn territory.
Right.
Golem's turn. You took your dodge?
I sure did.
Does he move?
I assume he has to.
If you move back, then yes.
Yeah.
How much? What kind of damage
Not
is this
enough. Damn.
It takes... I don't know if I add anything to it. I think I do.
I have that same problem sometimes.
God
Does
damn
he?
it.
Does he appear rusty yet? No.
to? No.
He takes... 6. That's really bad for that. Takes
Damn.
6 thunder damage.
His first attack misses you.
Good.
Second attack, what's your AC?
It's 24.
It's a 16.
Good.
Does
Good. Good.
thunder damage appear to...
It appears to be doing something.
Okay. Not as bad as the radiant, but...
But not as bad as Jake's manual pokes. The radiant damage did okay too.
Okay.
We should probably just continue falling back.
Dan, it's your turn.
Yeah. Which we can do, and we can keep
Did you
poking
get your
him.
turn?
That was Joe. No, it's the golem.
Golem
It is
went-
your turn. I was
Yeah.
confused because yes, it's your turn.
I think we should just keep doing this until
Yeah.
we get to Jake.
And every time he moves towards us, he's going to take an extra 2d8 plus 3.
Sorry, because you just rolled damage. That's why I got confused.
I'm not missing a
I'm going
missing
to
a beat
booming
on this.
blade and then do my full movement
All right.
back. 17 is a miss.
Ooh, there you go.
19. So 26.
Yes.
Thankfully,
10 thunder
my blade
damage.
can be separate from me. So worst case is we back to back in the unicorn land, and I just
And then
try to
back.
celestial blade of death,
Yeah.
spiritual weapon of death.
Okay. Dan.
I'm gonna spiritual weapon again
Okay.
and miss, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna back up.
Jake, it's your turn.
Wait for us.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for them to.
We're slowly falling back to Jake.
Golem's turn. He moves closer to you again.
Of course, I dodge. just in case.
He
Yeah.
takes 16
Nice.
thunder damage.
Is he rusty yet?
He's not rusty yet.
Damn it.
Dan,
I
first
assume that's what
attack
happens.
against you.
Yeah. Unless it's like one of the newer Transformers.
Misses. Second attack against you is going to be a miss.
All right.
Congratulations.
Rinse and repeat.
I
Joe?
attack him again.
Damn.
It's a miss.
Ah, that's a hit.
It's
though.
a hit.
That'd be nice if you got 2 hits with
25.
25 hits.
God damn it.
God damn.
8 thunder damage. But at least he gets the effect. Where if he moves, takes him.
That's the important thing.
All right, then it's your turn.
Oh, he did his turn.
That was my turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm confused. Yes,
Yeah,
you're right.
It's confusing.
Dan.
I miss.
Okay.
I step back and dodge.
Jake.
Are we close to
Hanging out?
Jake yet?
I'm still waiting.
I would say after this turn, you guys will be able to enter the unicorn land if you want to.
All right.
Its turn. Miss on the first attack. What's your AC?
24.
26.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Well, we only need 2 of us to make it there for
18 slashing damage.
Oh, good. It's less than I thought this time. Yay.
All right, Joe, it's your turn. With this
We'll be moving
My
into...
movement will
you
be-
can move into the other room.
Okay.
Same thing for you, Dan.
21
That's a strike. That's a hit.
and a
All
14.
right. At least 1 hit. That's the important thing.
Wait, it moved up.
Did you
I
roll your
didn't
damage
roll
on
it.
his movement?
No, I didn't roll the damage when he moved.
Roll it now, and then roll your weapon damage.
So,
I thought about that too. I'm like,
yeah, he takes
it's
8.
confusing because he's
All right.
moving so much.
Yeah,
And then
and then my weapon damage is 13. All thunder.
still not rusty. But you
No.
move into the other room. Dan, it's your turn. With this, you can move into the other room.
Yep. I'm gonna do the thing that I do. I'm actually gonna hit him this time with a
Oh.
24, I believe.
Nice.
I'm gonna do an entire 4 damage.
Hells yes.
He is rusty.
Yes. And then I'm gonna move into the room, but I'm still gonna be facing him.
Is your back up against Jake or Joe's?
Sure,
Yeah,
shell
roll.
his.
You guys go triangle.
Triangle.
Hell yeah.
Jake, it's your turn.
I'll wait until the other 2 are ready to move with me, then I'll move.
Okay. Then it's its turn.
Yep.
It moves up and it starts ducking and
Yeah.
squeezing through the doorway.
All right.
You guys make your damage.
It takes
Let's
10
slowly move away
thunder
from the
damage.
door.
So here we can move out of initiative. You guys slowly lead it, just kind of pinging it for damage. You guys get about halfway across the room. It's maybe a quarter of a way across the room, and then you
Good.
see
Maybe like this.
a
whole
dark
time.
shape drop behind it. And then you see these claws reach out beside it and grab onto each of its arms. And like these claws, like piercing, kind of crunch and distort the metal on this thing's arms. And then you see that black jagged spike just tear through the center of it. And the thing kind of locks up for a second and then drops.
Does the crown fall off?
The crown falls off and rolls towards you guys.
Let's slowly back up together.
Are you moving back into its room, the golem room?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start steering
Let's pick
us
up-
to try
pick up
and
the
grab
crown.
You pick up the crown. One thing you notice about the crown is the center point. This is a big jagged, but the center point appears to be a key.
Ooh.
Okay. Is there anything else in his body other than the crown? Nothing? Okay. Let's slowly go back to his room.
Yes.
As you enter the room, and you notice this, you feel a slight vibration coming from your pack.
From my pack.
Yeah. And then you feel a sharp tug. And then the vibration starts. And then you
Stops
all
or starts?
hear a thunk of something small and fast hitting the door on the other side of the room.
Is there a
I
keyhole
check
in the
my
door?
pack to see if
Check
the
in your rope.
needle's in the rope.
It's not. And
Sweet.
you can see where it tore out of the rope. It tore out of the side of your pack.
Well, now we've done fucked up.
Sweet.
It's stuck in the door.
You go and you inspect the door.
Has it gone through the door?
It has gone through the door.
Shit, we're fucked now.
Is there a keyhole in the door?
Yeah.
I would like to
Break it out of the crown.
look in through the keyhole.
You don't see anything.
Shit.
I like to look through the keyhole with my dark vision.
You look through the keyhole with your dark vision, and you see a granite slab standing in the middle of the room. Maybe like 3 feet, about 6-7 feet tall. Just this obelisk standing in the center of the room. Looks to be made of stone.
I might go ahead and... Well, we have to open the door, I think.
I'll break the key out of the crown.
And you use it to unlock the door.
I'm going to divine sense
Crown's
once the door's
probably way
open.
too big to wear, right?
Oh yeah, it's way too big to wear. It goes like...
Is it like a well-made crown? Or
it
is
looks like
ornate?
iron, just like
Or is it
crudely
just-
hammered out iron.
Darn. I'll
Anybody?
toss
Yes.
it. I'll toss it to the side. And
Okay.
I'm going to divine sense as soon as the door's open, because the only thing divine sense doesn't
Evil.
work through is cover.
Wild... no, okay, it doesn't work through cover. Nothing.
And by perfect, I mean like absolute cover, not partial cover. Absolute
Nothing.
cover. So the stone isn't emanating?
If it's
I assume
cover...
That's why I say the door's open.
The door's open, you sense into the room. If it's cover, how much stone does this thing protect from working? Like, you have to see the object to tell the evil that it's emanating?
it's usually a few feet.
I mean, I don't have to see it. I can sense it around me as long as it's not behind absolute cover.
You don't sense it.
So, like if it was behind me, I could still tell it's there.
Yeah.
Within 60 feet, but if it's absolute cover, then...
But you guys do see a small glint of metal in the center of this thing on the face of it.
I assume
Is
the
that
needle,
The needle.
and I'm no longer reading evil from it.
It's Magneto.
Oh, though, okay, you read evil from the needle. But then as you move towards it, the needle disappears into the stone.
Oh, this is about to suck.
The ground shakes.
Let's go back in the other room.
The air fills with electricity. The door slams shut behind you. And the stone slab
I don't
explodes.
think we went in the room, though.
You did. I'm saying you did.
Damn it.
You're going to move in there anyway, so...
I wasn't.
Well, now you have.
Shit. I was going to stay in this room.
I'm
Where-
standing there.
The stone slab
We're closer to the
stands.
unicorn.
Where the stone slab stood.
We understand the unicorn.
Now your evil pinging is working.
Mm-hmm. Can I tell its nature?
No. There's an old man standing there.
Is it Huxtable?
Wrinkly, old, long beard, naked. He starts speaking something at you. You can tell he's trying to talk to you, but you don't recognize the language.
I'm going to tap my ear as he's doing that.
He says something else. You can tell it's in a different language.
I'm
I'm going
good.
to keep.
I'm
I'm
doing...
going to gesture. I don't understand.
Eventually, you guys go through this for a handful of minutes. And he comes to some weird common dialect, but it's enough that you can recognize.
You're all gonna die. He said. No.
He says, "Thank you.
I say, you're welcome.
You have freed me. Now I can take my rule again. Allow me to give you a gift."
I kneel and hold my hands out.
Is it painless death?
He holds out a needle, just a prick, and kills you with it.
He Tom Berries us.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't do what I thought it did. What's your max HP?
68.
What's your max HP?
My max HP is 76.
What's your max HP?
It's 109.
You die. You die. You don't.
Oh.
Your friends were weak.
Yeah.
You are not so much. Serve Kashi the Deathless.
Given the circumstances, okay.
Just like look at our corpses.
And
How much
Cosmos.
damage did I take?
None.
Oh.
Cosmos and Kashi the Deathless leave the dungeon together as master and servant.
Best friends.
And that's the end of the one-off.
Do we want to just say I fight it for fun?
Yeah, you can fight it for fun. Let's
All
roll
right.
initiative.
Let's do that too.
Yeah, kick his ass.
You guys want to do this too?
Fuck yeah, why not?
All right, your death is undeathed.
What?
Let's
You're
see.
alive now.
Let's
We're
see.
fighting it.
Let's
Okay.
just for fun. Let's see how long it takes them to kill us.
Initiative?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh,
Good job.
a
We need that.
21.
10.
18.
Does this mean I have my full HP for this fight?
What was your HP when you were in the last room?
20.
That's where you're at.
All right.
Joe, what are you doing?
What size is this guy? Normal?
Just a normal dude.
Grapple him.
Normal dude?
Put him in a full Nelson.
Everybody
Pull his
grapple
beard.
him.
Grab him by the beard and swing him around.
We're all gonna grapple him.
I am going to use my action surge to enter my necrotic shroud.
My things are not very helpful.
Where's that at? I'm trying to find one of my racial features is where's that? Necrotic shroud. Once per long rest, you can transform, causing all within 10 feet to make a charisma saving throw. DC 13 is real bad. But or be frightened of you until the next turn. This lasts 1 minute. And once per turn, I can have one attack deal 8 points of extra necrotic damage.
What's the save?
13
Against.
charisma.
He clears it.
Yeah.
So everyone
So-
has to roll that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? Sorry.
DC 13 charisma save. Fuck.
No, I actually make that. It's the sad thing.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
I did not.
because I get plus 11. to
Are you doing
charisma.
anything else on your turn?
Am I? I'm probably not allowed to decide who's afraid of that. It doesn't say I am. That was my action surge, or I'm using action. It's normally my full
Okay.
round action.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then with my other action, I'm casting Shadow Blade,
Okay.
which
Excuse me.
we're in darkness, aren't we?
Is it super
Darkness.
effective?
Yes. That is awesome. So, Shadow Blade, I hold out my hand and a shadow just grows out of it and takes the shape of a sword.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's my turn.
Okay. Mm-hmm. At the end of your turn, each of you make a Constitution save.
Yeah, I get the feeling that nothing we do is going to matter. That could have been better.
Well, I failed it.
I'm sure I did too. At the end of your turn,
9.
we all make a save? Like, not even that we all get turns yet?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit.
You got a 9, Jake.
Roll a d20 and pray.
Roll a Constitution save.
Oh, you did better than I did.
Oh, come on.
I don't think it's going to matter. You might be the only person who makes this. Don't forget to add a 3, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
12.
God dang, D&D Beyond. Come on.
Dan?
I wish I would have known the last fight was the last fight because I would have used Shadowblade.
25.
20.
You two take 12
Oh, wait, no.
damage.
I'm sorry. 28.
Kashi's body flashes, and the room flashes that purple again that you see.
Oh, we're
You two
familiar with
each
it.
take 12 necrotic damage. You take 24 necrotic damage.
Half. So you took 6, I took
Yep.
12.
Okay. Dan, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my spiritual weapon out, I think. I assume that 14 is probably not going to hit him, though.
No.
I didn't think so. And I'm going to touch myself inappropriately to recover 50 health.
50?
Yeah.
Are you that low?
Mm.
Oh, I guess you took a lot of fight from, or damage from.
50,
Right.
50 more health puts me right there.
Nice. That's.
Where are you at?
It's like
I'm at
40s.
105 of 106.
Nice.
And I basically did nothing that helped the party. I'm going to go ahead and make the poor decision of moving closer to him.
Okay.
Just because, in a weird sense, I'm still probably the most durable character.
Then it's your turn, Jake.
Hooray.
Oh, good.
Probably once per.
Where are you standing in relation to me?
I imagined us all like 3 just standing in a line.
Oh. Well, since you're not in my line of sight, I don't have to be frightened of you. So I'm going to roll up on him.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mm-hmm.
Dismissive. Mhm. And I didn't get that he was Celestial Fae.
I'm going to use my action surge so I can take my additional action this turn. All right, action 1. Attack 1.
Ooh.
Not 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right. Action 1. Attack 2.
Do it again.
16.
No.
Okay.
I guess
And
this-
the... oh, wait, I already... Okay, so bonus action for my offhand attack. That's done. That one hit.
Yeah.
That's a nat 2. All right. Action 2. Attack 1.
Has a
24.
That's a hit.
Okay. Attack 2.
That's got
16.
a good chance.
No.
All right.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
All right. So,
Good to know.
I'll roll out the 1d6 plus 4, which will be 7.
Don't forget your crit.
Yep. Plus 20. So 27 slashing damage.
You do your 27 slashing damage to him, and it appears that it did nothing.
Great.
Good.
He turns to you.
Okay.
Servant, kill your friends.
Can I resist this?
Make a wisdom save.
Oh, I had to be wisdom.
God
Okay.
damn it.
Ah, frick. 18.
These two are now your mortal enemy. On your turns, you must do your best job to kill them.
You guys should attack me as soon as you can.
Joe, it's your turn.
Do I see him like go kill mode on us?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
if my thinking is correct, if you do damage to me, I can resist it. Maybe. Probably not. Just do it anyways. Unfortunately, I'm going to be really hard to hit.
I'm going to swing at you with my my sword.
Yeah, it's only when you take damage.
To miss.
You swinging against Dan?
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard. This problem because I haven't actually cast Shield of Faith yet, but my AC is still 22.
Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't hit with my first try.
Good job, servant. Last time the party battled this guy, it was in a lot different circumstances, and he purposefully picked his base in a place that had a ridiculously high ceiling, because his opening move was reverse gravity.
Oh, which is just gonna kill almost everybody when they fall up.
You guys were there for that, right? Were you there for that?
I was not there for
Jake
that.
I was there for reverse gravity.
That was this.
Okay.
You would fall
Luckily-
up, and most people would probably take a shit ton of damage right then and there.
Luckily, at this point, this guy doesn't have his other two servants that were in that game, which was a Beholder and an Undead Lich Nodrog. Joe, did you hit Dan?
I would. No, he
Does a
didn't.
20 hit?
No.
All right.
Dan, it's your turn. What's your biggest spell slot?
It's a 3.
What's your most defensive spell?
I have almost none.
Okay.
Ironically.
It's cure serious wounds.
Only if you cast it on Kashi.
I have Searing Smite is basically it.
There you go. Put that one against Jake.
Okay. You are going... Oh, I have to attack you first. So.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I get 2 attacks a turn. Hopefully they're low.
Well, one of them hit. I can't tell about the other one, but one of them definitely.
It's a 5, so
Okay.
it's 5 plus 8, so it's a 13.
That one did not hit.
This one's gonna be a 23.
That one does hit.
Don't forget your Searing Smite damage.
Oh, I know, it's coming.
It's coming.
So, that right there... hold on, let me just double check my actions. Because I'm attacking with my S word. It's 9.
9 damage?
9 to start with.
Okay.
And then...
I don't think...
Searing Smite is going to be... I'm going to borrow your D6.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately it's only 11 more fire damage.
You still up?
No.
You're down?
Yeah.
Joe, at the end of this thing, Dan's turn, this thing walks up to you. And it reaches out and it tries to touch you. Kashi tries to touch you.
Tell him no, I need an
What's your
adult.
AC?
Swiper, not swiping.
It's got a 25. Does that clear?
Yeah, even if I use shield.
Shit.
You are going to take...
Alright, that's right, we're not going to round it out to half hour.
9 cold damage. And you need to make a Constitution save.
You still get a plus
No.
3.
What's the ruling on that?
Oh shit, let me double check. I think it's people I deem friendly.
Yeah, he's not friendly anymore.
I do absorb elements on that.
Okay, you absorb elements, make your Constitution save.
I'm pretty sure it's people I deem friendly.
Nat 20.
Friendly creatures.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank goodness. You about died.
I do not die this turn.
Yeah, not yet. God damn it. I think it's your turn again then.
No, it's this thing's turn now.
Still?
Oh, that wasn't its turn.
Oh.
There's this thing when something gets so powerful, they have legendary actions, and they can do things at the end of other creatures' turns.
Yeah, there's no way we're winning this fight.
Joe,
I was hoping we could make it last for like half an hour so that we
It
could
was
fill
cold
our time
damage,
slot.
right?
it was cold damage.
It's not even going to last that long.
Joe, make a
So
dexterity
far
save.
it's been like 7 minutes.
It was 9.
Yes.
Dex save.
Dexterity save.
It does a 13.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to need some help rolling this.
What do you need?
How many D6s does everyone have?
I've
I
got-
have 4.
I have
got
2 in
two.
front of
2.
me.
So 4 6, 8,
10.
10. Oh, that is the exact number I needed.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
I have... Oh, I rolled low. Lucky you.
Oh, Jake, you asshole.
Sorry.
You're even worse than me.
I rolled 8. Dan?
9.
That's 17. Jake?
Plus 11.
28.
3.
Really?
Yeah,
You rolled-
it's true. He rolled
A
real low.
21.
He's the only
28,
person who rolled low.
31 plus 40, because that's its modifier to this.
Plus 40?
Plus 40.
Please be necrotic.
71 force damage.
Oh, well.
What's your HP?
Oh, fuck. Well...
You haven't taken any damage yet, I don't think, but...
No, I did.
Is your HP...
Force damage. No, I already used my reaction.
What's your HP?
44.
Right, you can be minions with me.
A thin green ray springs from the finger of Kashi, the Deathless,
Alright.
and hits you.
Well, that was a good game, guys.
You are disintegrated.
Oh.
You are dead.
Hooray, I'm
Alrighty.
still the only person left alive.
You did well, servant.
Yeah.
Let us leave.
Okay, nothing has changed.
Yes, master.
Alright, that's the end of the one-off.
So technically I made the right decision the first time.
You did. Give me just a second here.
I mean, either way.
Changes nothing.
You take 32 necrotic damage.
16.
And you get to make that save again.
16.
So, because
No, make your save.
Okay.
as Asmar have resistance to radiant and necrotic.
It's 24 again.
16. You break out of the control. And you see a pile of ash and your dead friend. And you just took 32 damage.
I pray to my God. Dear God.
Make a constitution save.
Is this just how long I last until it's fucked? I fail it.
I need to roll 6d6s.
I got 2.
Okay.
5.
You got the rest?
I got 5. I got the rest.
Shit, you're gonna roll a lot higher.
Actually, I rolled really low.
Alright.
10. So 15. What kind of damage is that?
Okay. That's just how long until I'm dead?
I think so. Another 15 damage. Your turn.
I assume I'm making a save.
No, you're free. You're not under his control anymore.
I'm running and also praying to my God.
Okay. Roll your percentile.
Go get killed by one of the unicorns.
I'm gonna,
It'll be less painful.
maybe. This right.
They won't
I
eat your
think
soul.
I had a pretty painless death.
69. How can you fall with 69?
Sadly, it's 80 or above to get through to your god. You're running. You see a portal open up in front of you, and Kashi steps out of it. It's your turn. You were about halfway through the golem room. Servant, why do you flee?
Oh shit! What am I doing? I am going to summon my steed.
Oh shit. How does that work?
I don't know.
A fucking, like, horse
A war
materializes next to
A
you.
warhorse.
And you hop up on this beast. And you're like, nah!
I'm running, bitch.
And then you run some more.
Nah.
And I can go a long ways now.
You start running. Another portal opens up in front of you as you're running. And Kashi
I'm still
steps
praying to
out.
my God also.
Roll your percentile.
Not enough. Wow, 80 is a high percentile.
He casts Dispel Magic and unsummons your horse underneath it.
Oh, fuck.
Your turn.
Does he have to do a thing to pass that, or does he
What
just
level
succeed?
is that spell?
It's a level 2.
Nah, it just happens.
It just happens. I probably don't even have a chance of commanding him.
You can try. Does it command this? Yeah, you can try.
He needs to beat a wisdom save of 15.
Is that considered charmed?
No,
Oh, it's not? Okay.
unfortunately. I take it.
You command him.
Flee.
How long does that last?
1 round.
He turns and he runs from you for 1 round. It's your turn again.
The dumbest shit in the world.
So I'm going to the unicorn space
Okay.
with my back against the wall
Okay.
and my shield above my head,
Okay.
tears streaming down my face.
He enters,
Probably shit my pants.
he enters the room and he casts magic missile at you.
I have 2 shields.
They don't do shit, and you take 41 damage. As he sends 11 bolts of magic
I have
missile
literally
at you.
no chance
Was
of evading.
Did he do magic missile to me?
No.
Okay.
He did disintegrate to you.
Okay.
And I have
That's what
no
I thought.
chance of evading.
No, those are auto hits.
Okay, well, I'm not dead yet.
How much do you have left?
17.
All right, it's your turn.
We're dragging this out for views. I'm going to cure wounds
No.
myself.
No, no happy ending in this.
Hell no, there isn't.
We,
I didn't expect there to be.
we just got decimated. That's it.
That's what I expected. Oh, that's tolerable.
So is the
Um,
needle what broke him out?
Once we're done with this, I'll explain
Yeah.
the story.
Okay.
Alright, I gotta think about this. 25. I get 25 health back, and I continue scooting along the edge of the wall as quickly as I can, as fast as can be. Come on, fucking unicorn. He'll probably kill it, too.
When the ancient evil is defeated by the unicorns.
He, at the end of your turn, he casts the cantrip Ray of Frost at you. His 2 hit on that is 31,
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
and his Ray of Frost is going to deal
72 damage.
I hope it's less than 42. Doesn't look like it's gonna be less than 42.
15 damage.
Oh, okay. That's almost tolerable. Assuming it doesn't have some other effect that is...
Then it's his turn again.
Oh, okay. I figured.
Isn't Ray of Frost slow you?
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. He kills you with magic missile.
Okay. Probably another 42 damage.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured. Fucking unicorn, I say as I die.
The unicorns wouldn't have attacked him.
Yeah. I figured the unicorn was gonna jump me.
He made the unicorns.
Oh, okay. So I was probably just dicked either way.
That was Kashi the Deathless.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't read the rest of it, because I would have known to not take him in there, but...
The story of Kashi the Deathless, it's Slavic folklore. It follows the story of Prince Ivan, and I don't remember the princess's name off the top of my head.
Princess Amidala.
But in most stories,
not?
the princess, she's going to marry Prince Ivan, but she's going off to war because she's a serious princess. I think she might be a queen in some of them, a widowed queen or something. And she
She's got
says,
nothing better
Prince
to do than
Ivan,
kill
when I
people."
get back, I'll marry you. But whatever you do while you live here, don't go to the lowest floor and open up the door at the end of the hall. So what's the one thing Prince Ivan does?
That.
In that room is a man bound in chains, described as like a skeleton dipped in wax, just beyond emaciated. And he calls out like water. And Prince Ivan ends up bringing this guy 12 barrels of water, which he just fucking chugs. And once he finishes the 12th bottle of water, he regains his strength, he melts the chains off with lightning, and Kashi the Deathless is free.
I think 12 barrels of water would clue you in that something's fucking wrong.
And so for the rest of the stories, it's Prince Ivan trying to kill Kashi the Deathless, who can't be killed. Except for by one thing.
True love.
At the end of the world is a tree.
Goddamn.
And under that tree is buried an iron box.
Okay.
In that iron box is a rabbit. And in that rabbit is a duck. And in that duck is an egg. And in that egg is a needle. In that needle is the soul of Kashi the Deathless. By reuniting his soul and his body, he becomes mortal again. You could have killed it. I did it the opposite for this one, and it was the needle that freed him.
I just want to say that we were going to leave him there from the start.
Yeah.
We would have been fine otherwise.
In the previous campaign with Kashi the Deathless, the party had to retrieve the needle and take it to Kashi the Deathless and then break the needle in his presence. And that made him mortal so they could kill him. He was still wildly powerful, but then he could be killed. And the only way that they were able to actually kill him is... what was April's character's name?
Oh, shit.
Harlan.
Yeah.
Harlan had a wish.
Oh, that's right.
And she used the wish
To kill him.
to kill him. And she ended up summoning with that wish the ultimate deity in my worlds, the great celestial shark of all existence. Wrinklies. In my game, when April was playing, she plays Corbicles, the niece of Wrinklies, but not the deity-ified Wrinklies. Yeah.
The person.
Carolyn the Red was her name, yeah. Thanks, Chris. But yeah, so he was the end boss for my last campaign, and you guys just freed him.
Nice.
God, I wonder if he's going to show up in the current campaign.
That would be irritating.
Maybe this wasn't so non-canon after all.
So am I going to have to fight myself?
I do You died.
On the second attempt.
Yeah, we'll say that you dying wasn't canon. But I do have the great habit of making one-offs into canon.
I will just say, we weren't going to let him free.
That's fair.
Just to protect our future selves from this.
But anyway, yeah, the party fought him before. They fought through this giant dungeon, and in this dungeon they had to collect 12 keys. And at the end of the dungeon was a door with 12 keyholes. And they put the keys in the door, and they opened the door, and there was an old man who was just a skeleton dipped in wax, chained into the walls, and started begging for water. And the party gave him 3 water skins of water, and you know what happened? He destroyed half the world. Like, he went on a campaign of conquest and killed so many people.
Thankfully, I think I would have divine sensed him first. If I were in that game.
Maybe.
And then we wouldn't have given him water.
Yeah.
I would have given him the bird.
I wouldn't say that. You might have given him water.
What, do you have some control over me?
No. You guys helped the Red Eye.
I know. Not.
And he was blatantly, he told you he was evil.
Well, that wasn't my choice either.
You guys probably would have helped him.
Maybe. Not by my choice, though.
Anyway, in one of these Slavic folklores, Ivan initially attempts to kill Kashi the Deathless by killing him in combat, chopping him to pieces, and then scattering the pieces across the kingdom, which didn't work. Also, Kashi the Deathless has a magical sword. In the last campaign, he stole Harlan's sword. He rode on a magical horse and was always naked, like this one. So, people on the stream, that's the end of the game.
Yep. We did real good.
GG, everybody.
Except for the part where we didn't.
I'm gonna be so happy I can go into work on Monday and say, hey, I killed the fucking party.
I gotta get out of this chair, so goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, friends. We'll see you later.
Thanks for watching, everybody.